Hello everyone. I received my coffee maker, my single service coffee maker from Amazon. Okay. Now, this coffee maker was $79.99. I received mine free through the program. I am loving this beauty here. One thing, it matches my stove and refrigerator. That's a plus. But a super plus is this coffee maker here. The water tank here holds 50 ounces of water, okay? And I don't just have to use the ground coffee or just have to use the coffee pot. I get to use both. It holds both. Yes. It comes with attachments. There's one. This is for the tea. Okay. Here's one. Ground coffee. Okay. This is the lid right here to the water tank. Okay. And a super duper plus. I can have a small cup of coffee, a medium cup of coffee, or a large if I want to be fancy. Yes. And you can customize your coffee. Because with that ground coffee, you put in here, you drop whatever you want in here. A little orange peeling to give it flavor. What is that other? Vanilla, or either the cinnamon. Yes, you can customize your coffee. I told you this is a good one here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, I have this water tank open. So what I'm going to do, I am going to put my water in here. Yes, I could take it to the sink and fill it up. But I want to fill it up right here where you can see. So that's not 50 ounces of water. Trust me. But you could see where I put that water in there. And I didn't want to. I just wanted to show where you pour the water and how you pour it in there, okay? And then you put this over there, okay? It's nice and snug. Now, to get this water tank out, you just lift up. I can't do it with well, yes I can. Lift up, and the water tank is out. You put it back on here. Make sure it fits nice and snug. That's how you take it off and put it on. I have already plugged it up. Let me plug it up with a light. Okay. Now, I filled it up with water. Well, I filled it with water. Some water. Didn't fill it up. I did not put the whole 50 ounces of water in there. Oh, it also come with this user guide here. SiFENE. If I'm wrong, forgive me. But that's where they're gonna go today. Okay? Now, with all these attachments that came with it, okay? You have to keep up with this stuff. I am going to put it in a little bag so I would know where it is when I get ready to use those items, okay? So I'm going to sit that over there. Turn the coffee pot around to the camera, okay? Now, this is how you open it. I already done put that coffee pot in there, okay? I done washed the pieces and everything. So, close it down. Make sure it's down. Yeah, we finna get a nice cup of coffee. I am gonna turn it on. See that? I barely touched that thing. Now, what size coffee I want? Let's go medium. Right there. I wonder, do I supposed to keep my finger there? No, I don't. Answer my own question. And you see how that is going, okay? Now, you hear that good fresh coffee? That's for me, okay? What I am going to do with that good fresh coffee. Okay, I have a spoon. And the smell. I wish it had smell-o-vision. Oh, get your piece of cake, homemade cake. Yes, I'm gonna have with some coffee. But if it has smell-o-vision, yes, it smells so good. I love the smell of coffee. And see, that's the medium. This is the small. Over here with the one little drip over the coffee. Then that's two, because it has two little drips. That's the medium. And this is the large. It has 3 little drips of coffee or water, or simulating that it's water, what have you. Okay, it's telling me, look, girl, get your coffee. Look, I already put my cream in there. I am ready. I don't use sugar. It's the cream in the coffee. Ooh. And a slice of homemade pound cake. No, I didn't bake it. Someone else baked it, and I get to enjoy. Okay, let's taste. It's hot. Woo. It's hot. Like I said, it's $79.99. And I got mine from Amazon, and mine was free through the program, okay? But you, lucky you, get to invest $79.99. And you too can have this here. You know how sometimes you go in the store and they don't have, I like hazelnut. They don't have the hazelnut coffee pot. Now, I can get a bag of ground up coffee in hazelnut. Bring it home and use it too. Sure can. Yes. Yes, I can. With my old one, single serving, it went out. There's no question asked. The light wouldn't come on. Nothing. Plugged it up. Absolutely nothing happened. Hot as a firecracker early Sunday morning. No coffee. They put this on the page, and I jumped 6 feet. I said, I got to have it. Got to have it. Yes, I will review it. I will be truthful. And I am. Easy to operate. And easy to clean. Now, let me show you. Go back to the top. Push that button. Open. Remove the coffee pot. Now, the other coffee pot, look down in there. When it comes time to clean it, let me show you. Only thing I have to do is lift this out. See that?
Hey guys, it's Steven, and today we're going to be taking a look at this nifty coffee maker. It is a great alternative to a Keurig. It's way more cost efficient, and personally I really like the size and style of it. So just to show you what all comes with it, inside you're going to get a couple different cups. This first one is for like a standard Keurig cup. This one will say on it that it is for tea, and this one should be for coffee grinds. Yep, coffee powder. So today I'm going to be demonstrating with the K-cup holder. These are also pretty thick, so it can't really be squeezed or anything like that. I think they're pretty durable and should last a long time. On the top here is a little button. We just pop that and lift up to keep the lid open. And there are 3 settings on here. You have your power and 3 different cup sizes. It does not give you the option, at least I didn't see an option for it in this manual, to do temperature settings. I personally don't like my coffee steaming hot, but just to let you know, the small cup here is 6 ounces, medium one is 8 ounces, and the large is 10 ounces. It also gives directions for how to break down any of the buildup and whatnot inside. On the back here is a reservoir. You can see that I've used about half of it already, and so far I really enjoy it, but now I want to show you, now that I'm more familiar with it, just how it works. All right, so we're going to pop in that K-cup holder. Now, something I'm going to show you about this, these divots on the top are supposed to line up with the divots on the side. And you see that hole there on the very bottom? That's where this little piece is supposed to go. So if you put it in the wrong way, it's not going to sit even, okay? And it won't press flat. But if you turn it to the right way, now it doesn't move, so it's in there nice and secure. That's the direction that you're going to want it. I've already pre-opened this little 2-step K coffee mix. I'm gonna empty the little froth packet in there. And then I'm gonna power this on. And it starts to blink because it's open. And we're just gonna pop the little K cup in it. And you'll see it closes with a nice little pop. And for this, I'm using the medium size. And it does take a couple seconds if you haven't started it up earlier. And it's not a consistent stream. It does kind of spit just a little bit at a time. But you'll see, pretty easy. There we go, now we're getting more of that coffee grind. And that's it. So it doesn't take a whole lot of time. It is a little slower than most Keurigs. However, it does start up almost instantaneously, as you saw. So that honestly is probably the biggest advantage to this one. I'll give it just a couple more seconds because that's all that should be left on it. Should be right about there. Maybe not. I did choose the, I think it's, what is it, the 8 ounce? There we go. And it's gonna stop right at the top here. So again, pretty quick as far as like instantly heating up. It works great with a variety of different options. And then also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but on the bottom here, there's a little catch. So if you get dribbles, they will stay there in the bottom. Just lift that little lid there and you'll be able to kind of empty that out. And then also this piece, if you have a taller mug, does remove as well. I'm gonna let it collect the coffee here because it seems to still be dripping, but I'm gonna say 5 out of 5 stars, at least for the value. It's a good item.
Okay, good morning. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee. It's day after Mother's Day. I got this for Mother's Day for myself. Everyone's grown and gone now. My husband, he doesn't drink coffee here at home. He gets it at work. So I wanted something that I could have just for me. And it was kind of a low profile thing. I want to kind of clear out my space a little bit. It's really, the real estate it takes up is minimal. Look, this is the tank. You can put the water all the way up to here. I filled it up last night. I wanted to see if it leaked. I don't see any leaks this morning, but they make it so you can just put your pod in and go. Touch button and go. Like I said, my space here is really, really tiny. So I just wanted to kind of unclutter things a little bit, make it easier. So let's make a quick cup of coffee here and see what it does. Open up the top, push that button, stick the little pod down in there, and then shut it till it snaps. Here's the power button. Now, this is a small cup, medium cup, and large cup. I don't know what those constitute, really what large is. They say 10 ounces. I have no clue what this glass mug is, but I wanted you to see, you know, how it, the color of the coffee and everything, you know, if it's strong enough. So, so I'm going to hit large because I'm assuming, ooh, okay. Yeah. Huh. Wow, looky there. Oh. This is quick. Look how quick it's filling up. Nice color to the coffee. Well, so far, I'm impressed. So far, I'm impressed. And that's hard to do at 6 o'clock in the morning to impress me, trust me. All right. Halfway there. Oh, it smells wonderful in here. Well, check it out. It's a cup of coffee, y'all. I love it. I absolutely love it. And it comes with 2 other pods also that you can put up in here. You can make tea, or you could put your own coffee in. But doggone it, I just wanted to treat myself a little bit and got some, bought 40 pods for like $20 off of Amazon. I was really happy. Ooh, does this smell good? Well, I tell you what, I'm quite impressed. I'm going to drink this cup of coffee. I'm going to write my review. But as I see it right now, I most certainly recommend. Good purchase, guys.
So a new coffee machine I purchased also from Amazon, and as opposed to the previous coffee machine, there are some differences. I purchased this type of machine because the tank is removable, which is very, very good, which was the case also with the other machine. Now, moving on to the front, this one is smaller than this other one. So the problem is here you can put a cup or thermos. up to 6.5 inches, whereas here you can put something up to 8 inches. This is very important. This is plastic, so if you put it in here, you can put it only on one side, whereas here you can put it on both sides in case you want to raise the level of this, the cup in this machine. This is very important. Notice how different also these are. So put them in here and in there. I managed to actually hurt my finger very, very deep in this one, trying to print earlier on. You put it in there with this in its place, and this one is a bit wider, but inside it also fits for these K cups. Put it in there. It comes with another one, whereas here you have got two more, one for coffee, one for tea, and it comes with a filter, which means you put it in there, put it like that, and again put it in its location and secure it like that. Whereas this one, no. So once you have it destroyed, you have to throw it up or find a replacement. Also, with this new SiFENE machine, you get this to put your coffee in there if you want to use coffee ground and a brush. Right. This machine is getting returned because after 4 or 5 usages started making this very high-pitched sound when was brewing the coffee. And you have to press several times in order to get 6 hours. Apart from that, right, the temperature of the coffee here is very, very low. Here, the temperature is much higher. I just received it. No sounds, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Clearly, this is a more simplified machine as opposed to that one. Ultimately, you want something which works. The only problem is I would have liked this area to be a bit higher, as tall as this. So both machines, let me remove this, are rather tall, but this one is probably some 2-3 inches shorter. So I was able to put easily this thermos underneath here, removing all this stuff, and I can't do anything here, so I have to get something else to use for with this machine. I hope this info helps.
Hi all. I figured I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna do this. As you can see, there's a blinking light here. This is a little sleek, handy dandy $53 3-in-1 coffee maker that I found on Amazon. Pretty good find. Pretty sleek in the design, doesn't take up too much space like a Keurig. I wanted a Keurig, but I figure why spend the big money and take up the little bit of counter space that I have. As you can see, I have a Ninja here and a griddle here. So I have my K-cups, I have my breakfast blend, and the cool thing about this is that each container here you can use for either loose leaf tea, scoop out your favorite coffee. It comes with a little scooper, a little brush, and it also has one for K-cups. So let's try the K-cup and see how it works. I'm doing Amazon Happy Belly hot chocolate. So let's see how that works. All right, let me make sure I'm putting this in the right way. All right, here goes the K-cup. And if you look in the front, obviously that's the power button, but this says small, medium, large. So let's, did I do this right? All right, so let's try medium, the hot chocolate, let's see how that works. It's not a lot for the medium size. That's fine. I don't think I put a lot of water in that reservoir in the back.
about medium. I'm gonna end it here.
8 ounces. Plenty of water. Four ounces.
The coffee pot is turning itself on and off, and if I try to make a cup of coffee, nothing on any of these. I've tried plugging it, unplugging it, plug it back in. So, and then this little tray here that actually is on the bottom. Now it's coming out. All the paint came off of it. Plastic paint. It's all over the house because it's magnetic or something. Or friction, I don't know. It's everywhere. Finally got it. Got here yesterday. And what I like is, let's say you don't want to use your K-cups and you want to actually use your regular ground coffee. They come with these. You just put your favorite coffee inside and you pop it in and you brew your coffee. So sometimes you may not either have K-cups or you ran out of it. You can always put your favorite coffee in one of these. And they come with 3 of them. Because you can do tea also.